Hello, bomber crew. We've received intelligence that the enemy is creating secret weapons. To kick off Big Week, you'll be making the first strike against the enemy fighters' production. We've got wind, they're cooking up some experimental aircraft, so time is of the essence. Welcome back, everybody, to Bomber Crew. In today's mission, we will be taking out the Dusseldorf fighter production as the very first mission in the Secret Weapons DLC for Bomber Crew. We're doing this in the lead up to the main campaign critical mission, which we will do in the next video. What I've been attempting to do is 6 missions in the lead up to each critical mission. We've done 5 regular missions, and so this will be the first of the Secret Weapons missions. Not much has changed on the democracy, but I will explain that on the flight over. I will also explain what new crew gear we got on the flight over, but I would like to welcome VHS Garbo to the crew as the new bomber aimer. Welcome on board. So let's get ready to take off and head to Dusseldorf. Now the game is warning me that this is going to be a difficult level. It says low risk, which I'm pretty sure is tied to our current progress on the aircraft. So I think fortune favors the bold, and we're going to play this one anyway. Here we are on the democracy. It is snowing, it is winter, and the hydraulic system is breaking, which is not a good thing because we need that to raise the landing gear and to move things around. So I'll send Tiny Lord over to get that repaired. And while Tiny Lord is doing that, I can tell you that maybe it wasn't shown before, but you can see up front there we have 2 new parachutes that were added last mission. On the tail end of the airplane, I've added Armored Fuselage Mark II to strengthen that. I'd wanted to add in an ammo feed for the tail gunner, but as it turned out, I didn't have enough weight capacity for the engines, and so I was forced to upgrade the engines, but I also didn't have enough money to buy both engines and new gun, which made me opt instead for the armored fuselage in the back of the airplane. Other improvements that we made with the limited funds that we have, I upgraded everybody on the plane, with the exception of Tiny Lord Commander, but Pancake, Kilo Charlie, Godzilla, Two-Tone, Lubot, VHS Garbo, you all have toughened leather gloves, which improves your armor rating slightly. And again, the hydraulic system is out again. So I'm going to have to think about improving that while we complete these missions, because every time any one of our crew have to get up to fix these things on the airplane, it's taking away from potential valuable time spent at their station to help the mission. And we don't want people caught out away from their stations when they're needed to do things. This is going to be kind of a long flight into Europe, straight over to Dusseldorf. It may be the case that we're going to have to avoid flak or fly higher than flak because of the fact that my navigator, the Two-Tone, cannot make special course adjustments. Luckily in the game, the snow doesn't have too much of an impact. My strategy, I guess my strategy here is going to go out the window. What I was going to say, my strategy for some of these missions where we fly up against fighters on long voyages is to avoid them. But in this case, these fighters came straight at us. I didn't have much of a choice. You saw me, I had no choice. That was a good first engagement from everybody. VHF Garbo on the front gunner and Kilo Charlie on the top gunner, doing an amazing job. It looks like we do indeed have flak, and I cannot navigate away from it, so I'm going to tell Lubot we're going to try and fly high above it to limit the damage to our bomber. But we don't have very good oxygen capability at our seats, and we may even lose sight of where we're navigating to if we fly too high, because our navigator also is restricted to navigating via landmarks and can't use anything, probably anything higher than medium altitude. As Liberty flies through these flak clouds, it's taking a beating, but it's holding up. Doesn't seem to be damaging us too badly, as we're just a tiny fish in a big sea of flak. As you can see, VHF Garbo is getting quite cold, as well as Kilo Charlie and Pancake. Tiny Lord Commander also starting to get too cold. We were not prepared to fly this high in this kind of weather. But if they can just hold on a little bit, we now have our target. We're going to fly to low altitude, and you can see we're starting to get hit by flak. Garbo is going to move to... I actually don't know which bomb we're doing. I guess we'll do this bomb? I'm not quite sure if we'll be able to hit this from this altitude. We're going to give it a shot. We'll detect these fighters in a second. Hopefully this hits. Oh, the big one hit. I think we can do a bit of a sneaky photo recon here. Who do we have below us? We're gonna have to get to a bit smaller altitude. We might even have to possibly... Oh no, they are able to... They're starting to fly above us. I was gonna say we might have had to have switched Kilo Charlie to the bottom gunner. But it wasn't too bad. As we wait for VHS Garbo to take this photo. Oh boy, now we're going to have to plan our escape as quickly as possible. I'm going to switch to high altitude. Get Tiny Lord to boost us. Lubot is flying us to high altitude. There are a few more on radar that Catzilla has marked. One right in front of us. Our crew is running out of ammo. Taking a bit of a beating. I'm going to try a bit of a corkscrew maneuver to try and lose their shots on us. Two-Tone has not been able to navigate because Two-Tone is completely turned around and upside down. 3 more fighters on radar. I've lost sight of them. I know they're around here somewhere. I don't know where they are. I think it's time we're gonna move Kilo Charlie down to the bottom. Oh, we don't have a ventral gun installed. I forgot about that part. I didn't have the money to do that. Well, that's a bit embarrassing. I think we have no choice but to stay at low altitude if we want to have a chance of shooting anybody, because unfortunately we have people who are shooting us down below. Like this fighter who just will not leave me alone. Two-Tone still doesn't have the ability to navigate. Tiny Lord Commander can boost the engines again. Pancake is out of ammo. Oh my god, we've lost something off of the airplane. I think we've lost a door. Tiny Lord's boost is not ready yet. Still waiting for that navigation update. So far the crew are holding up. I'm gonna take a hard left turn here. Pancake has focus again. Gonna get Garbo to get some ammo. Oh boy, we're getting eaten up a bit here. As we basically force ourselves to fly through flak. There is absolutely no way that I can shake. I cannot shake that airplane that is beneath us. And it's shooting right up at us. Still waiting for boost. Pancake is not in good shape. May have to go to the rest bed soon. Oh, boost is recharged. We have an engine on fire. Gonna extinguish that. We're gonna do another oh, not an emergency dive. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted to do! Oh no! I hope you can pull up quick enough. Oh, good job, Lubot. We are just not able to shake these planes. Pancake is out of ammo again. And if only we had a ventral gunner. Kilo Charlie needs some ammo as well. Not that it's... Oh, Pancake! Pancake! You're a bit not in good shape. Lubot, perform evasive maneuvers. Oh, Pancake. Oh, Pancake is not doing well. I hope that they make it to the rest bed soon enough. I'm going to move Kilo Charlie into the tail gunner position. And I'm going to move VHF Garbo into the top gunner position. Come on, Kilo Charlie. You can do it with your focus, I believe. It's not good that we keep flying around in circles here. Oh, VHF Garbo is also doing poorly. This plane will not quit. Let's go, Charlie. Let's go, Garbo. We're flying through some dense clouds. I think we can safely head down to low altitude. Oh, and our tiny plane has made it with no loss of life. It came pretty close with Pancake. And our new crew member, VHS Garbo, is also hurting in a big way. I believe we are safe and sound. So I thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this episode of Bomber Crew as we make it over the coast of England. I'm going to get the airplane repaired and get our crew back up to top shape. And hopefully finally be able to purchase that ammo feed. So if you're interested in more Bomber Crew videos, there's a Bomber Crew video up on screen right now. And if you're interested in an even harder challenge, Man Cave Chris is playing through Valheim in hardcore mode. And that video is also up on screen. Until next time, I'm Colonel Caper Cafe. See you.